This is the Great Legend, and I am coming at you live tonight with the Legends Live auction preview. Fans, thanks so much for tuning in to tonight Legends Live auctions preview. We just set some stuff up right now while I come at you live. All right. I want to give some happy shout out to our early viewers tonight. Want to give a big shout out to Cody, aka I Have Issues. Cody, it's good to see you tonight live on the preview show right here, right now. I also want to give a big shout out to Brandon, aka Aim High Comics, is here tonight. Another big shout out to Russell, aka Who Dat Comics, collectibles and gaming in the freaking house tonight. Enjoying the show and enjoying to hear what I have to say, because the news is here and auctions are here to stay, baby. You know, we've had a great run doing silent auctions, and the Blast It or Stash It folks, they are still coming at us live every Friday night, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. for the California Fruits and Nuts. Baby, it's great to be live here, especially tonight on the Great Legends Show, where tonight I'm talking about Legends Live Auction Preview. Years ago, silent auctions were all the rage in the YouTube scene, comic book community scene. Had some great ones. The most famous auction show was my main man, Comic Noob. Now he's known as the Comic Dude because he is a veteran in the comic book community. But the Blast It or Stash It guys, let me give a big shout out to all of them. Huey's Comics, Spectacular Spider Grandpa, Kirby's Comics, Midwest Comic Man, Simplify, oh testify, comic guy, and none other than Comic Dude. Those 6 guys paved the way for a small-time guy like me to hold this auction show on Saturday nights. And tonight, I'm giving you a live auction preview. Damn it, you know, I forgot to get my Dr. Pepper. I said, damn. It's good to be live. It's good to have friends in the comic book community. We have some great folks, some great folks, I tell you, in the chat that have just showed up. We have Comic Dude himself, and Huey's Comics is here. He is here. And another one, I'm going to get to talking about this guy. He's come out of hibernation, because it's summertime, baby, and it's time for Big Bear Comics to come at you live and do what he does best, and that is have some awesome comic books for sale and up for auction. You're only going to find it here, fans, on Legend Live Auction Preview. Now, let me tell you a little bit about this, and I'm looking at my big screen for the comments and my Surface for this, because on my Surface, oh yes, I got some shit down there. I don't know why I don't work on my desktop. But anyway. So, fans, let me also say what's up to Mr. Gretzky. Now, Gretzky, I want to know this real quick. This don't have nothing to do with nothing, but I kind of like going off kilter when I see people chatting in the comments, and I kind of like looking, I get kind of absorbed inside. I want to know, was your favorite Gretzky number 99? Or 66? Was Gretzky ever number 66? I think, was it Mario Lemieux that was 66? Yami Yager was 68. Messier may have been 66. No, maybe he was 11. I don't even know. Screw it. I know the main thing, and that's number 17, 18, and 19 were the Hanson brothers. You don't know what I'm talking about, go check out Slapshot starring Paul Newman. All right, we got Airborne Sapper Comic Fan. Main man, Airborne Sapper. He be loving it. Them Funkos. And I just want to invite everybody in the comments and everybody here in the YouTube comic book community, if you have books to sell, you need to sell them here live on the Legends Live Auction Preview. The torch has been passed down to me from the guy to dash it. Now let's go over the rules here. Let's go. There are going to be some rules. You can't just go in there, bust in there, shotguns, but guns a-blazing, Red Dead Redemption style. No, sorry. We're going to do like this. So every first and every third Saturday night, every first and third Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, Great Legend will be hosting Legends Live Auction for whatever date. The next one coming up, the very first inaugural auction, is going to be Saturday, August 6th. And the second one's going to be Saturday, August 20th, a.k.a. the first and third Saturdays nights of the month. That's how we're going to be rolling with. So, what kind of stuff we doing? What's going to be the format? Well, you know, when Comic Noob was hosting, he had a great format. He showed 5 books first, go to the next person. Show 5 books, go to the next person. Show 5 books. Now, I'm going to do some things a little different. He would do graded books first and raw books second. And then if there was time, we'd have another wave. So what we're going to do, we're going to do it like this. Now, some people don't have the graded books. Some people don't have the raw books. But here's what we're going to be doing. If we got wave 1, you know, everyone's going to start down the line. First off, we're going to introduce ourselves, you know, get to know the sellers, you know, because, you know, if I'm selling the damn tonic like Mo, Larry, and Curly, some people may get a little itchy up here and be like, I don't know if I want to buy this tonic. It's supposed to cure all ailments. But we may not go with that. But we're going to be introducing everyone on the panel. And after that, we're going to start with round 1. Round 1, just like round 1, fight. You know, Mortal Kombat stuff. So in that round, what I recommend, and it's totally up to you, show your 5 items you want to sell. Now, for me, if I was selling something, I would sell my most popular items, my big ticket items first. And that way, you could see those throughout the show. So round 1 starts up. First guy goes, he shows 5 books. Second guy goes, he shows 5 books. Third guy goes, he shows 5 books. You know, you want to show your good shit. Show the good stuff. Then we take a little break. We start up with round 2. But before we get to round 2, we go with a round 1 review. We find out, you know, if anyone's got any bids or anything like that. If anyone wants to talk about a little something, you know, go get a drink, go take a piss. So we're going to have a little break in there, a little intermission, if you will. And what I recommend is selling your good stuff first, because during that break time, we can kind of review the stuff that you've shown, because some people are going to be coming in later. You know, they may not know about it. They're going to be coming in later. So we're kind of review the things. We'll go through it pretty fast, you know, go over some things we want to review. Then we're going to start up round 2. Round 2, same thing. We're going to show 5 items. Boom, 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 all the way down the line. Then we're going to have a little intermission, talk about it a little bit, see what shit's been going, see what emails have been sending. And then we're going to go to final round. Final round is the cleanup round. Now, if we have some time, we'll show 5 more things, just another 5 things. Or if we kind of run low on time and I want to kind of test this out, I want to kind of test out 10 total items for everybody. Now, of course, if you have a lot, like lots of books, like say the whole Nightwing run, the whole 52 Nightwing run, you know, you'll show that as 1 item, but try not to spend too much time on it. Another thing you want to do if you have your raw books, or if you just want to, you know, let people know what items you have. Big Bear does really a fine job. If you're not subbed up to Big Bear, please subscribe to Big Bear Comics. What he will do, he'll have a preview video, an auction preview video of the specific items he is selling in the auction. And in this video, he goes over the fine details of the books. You know, he looks at the, you know, case. You know, if it's a graded book, he'll look at the grade, look at the case. He'll talk a little bit about the book. He'll give you a little bit of like a history about the book, why it's so popular, what's some key appearances, things of that nature. Then when he goes over the raw books, he'll go over his raw books like a fine-tooth comb, man. It's like Indiana Jones finding that crystal skull. He'd be like brushing it with a little toothbrush, you know, looking in there, trying to find all the stuff, magnifying glass style. So he does it legit, man. Now, another great feature that we all need to use, and we can't forget about this, is the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. Look down below. The link is in the video description to go over to that page and register at the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. Become a member of the page. Follow the trends in comics. What comics are coming out that Wednesday? What comic books are hot? Is there any Michael Turner? Did Michael Turner come back from the dead for a 4th or 5th time? You know, to you know, color and draw some damn covers on books, man. He's popping up all over the place, and the man's been dead for a while, but he's still alive. He's coming at us live with awesome variant covers and fucking pudding packs, Jello pops, and everything. I mean, he's got more pudding than Bill Cosby's got pudding on the ladies. You know what I'm saying? He'd be putting it in the oh, okay, anyway. But so what I'm saying is, down below you can find a link to the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. And that's the page where you want to take some high-resolution photos and even videos. I mean, Ken Pinder has showed videos of him flipping through some books, you know, to sell books. So take advantage of the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. And while you're here, go ahead on YouTube and subscribe to the Blast It or Stash It YouTube page. They come at us live every 10 p.m. Eastern on Friday nights to go over the books that they want to stash or the books they want to blast, the ones that weren't no good and the ones that were really good, you know, possibly so good they may even get to taste a little bit of Mylar, and if they're lucky, an acid-free backboard resting on the backside. You know what I'm saying? That's the most comfortable way. If I was a comic, I love to rest my ass on one of them acid-free backing boards. Then I knew I wouldn't get hemorrhoids for the fucking life of my life. So being Mylar, it's like the second best thing to being encapsulated. Now, don't get encapsulated by CGC. I'd be pressed up against that bitch like Isaac Newton humping rainbows. But anyway, so that's about it, really. And I'll go, oh, hey, speaking of pudding peck, we got this amazing here in the pudding. And we also have my main man, one of the guys I've known on here as long as I've been in the comic book community, one of my best friends, one of my best men, Thomas Williams, 8484. Now, a lot of you may not know the Dragon, but if you didn't know, now you know. Go sup the man up, man. Bruce Lee, the Dragon. Bruce Leroy. Sure enough, Thomas Williams in the house. I also want to give a big shout out to DB. David Benavidez is in the house. So great to see DB up in here. And my man, Airborne Sapper, and everyone else who's come to see the preview of the Legends Live auction. Let's get back to the auction and kind of talk about it for the folks that may have missed it. So what we're going to do, I'm going to host this auction the 1st and 3rd Saturdays. For August, we're looking at the date of August 6th and August 20th, 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Fruits and Nuts, California time. Okay. When we get on the show, now what I would like to see is, you know, I'm going to send out the invites to the show. Please get a hold of me through YouTube PM or on the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. Kind of let me know you're interested in selling. I like to keep it low at the beginning, maybe 6 sellers and me, I'll be the 7th, I'll be the host, but kind of keep it on the down low. But if we go through it pretty quick, you know, we you know, have the possibility, but I'm looking at each seller to sell 10 items total, and we're going to go round 1, round 2, and final round is the review round, and we'll go over, you know, what the bids are at, things like that. And if you've never done this before, or if you're brand new to the silent auctions, what we're going to be doing is during the show, you as the seller will be highlighted by myself. I'm going to be hosting. I'm going to put your email down below. Your email is going to be right where it says The Great Legend Show. We're going to put your email right there, so people will have your email. Now, you being the seller, what you're going to want to do in another tab on your web browser, you're going to want to have your email inbox open. because as the seller, you need to see what kind of bids are coming in. Now, for the buyers, and we'll go over this during the actual auction. The buyers are going to want to put what they're bidding on and what their bid price is in the subject line. It makes it a lot easier to know what their max bid is and what they want to bid on. If there's 2 Fantastic Four books, make sure you put Fantastic Four in the issue number. Have some differentiation up in there, so it's not like Fantastic Four, what issue? I got fucking 700 Fantastic Fours. Actually, I think I have about 1,000, but that's beside the point. So make sure you do that as the buyer to make it easier on the seller, because we want to make sure all the bids get looked at and everything is done fairly and clean and square. You know what I'm saying? So the sellers will have their email open. And what I'll be doing is I'll be putting the screen on the seller so they can go through and show all their books. And I'll give a little side commentary. I'll ask the seller some questions. I'm not going to say, is that a tick mark up there? What is that little white spot on the cover? Did Bill Cosby get his pudding splattered on there? No, I'm not going to go over all of that, because if you're interested in the book, you also need to have, or before the show starts, I'm going to try to let you know what sellers are going to be on the show before the show starts. And if you want to find that information out, you need to check out that Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. It's in the video description down below. I'll try to go over, keep you updated on, what sellers are going to be there. Also, the sellers will get on that page and they're going to take pictures of their books that they want to sell, so you can get some high resolution pics, because when the sellers are showing their books off, they're going to show them off. I mean, they're going to give you nice looks and everything, but we're not going to spend 10 minutes on each book. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to kind of try to move through it at a reasonable pace. I don't want the show going over 2 hours, but I would like to see it maybe last about an hour to 2 hours, because I want to spend a lot of time, and that's why I want to go with 10 items. These items can be comic books, pop culture related stuff, Funko Pops, action figures, anything you can think of that you think will sell. By all means, bring it on here. Don't bring no I Love Lucy doll on here or some shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? Even though Lucy is pop culture, but don't be bringing no James Dean, Lucky Strikes in a red leather jacket. Don't go weird on it. You know what we're saying. Graded, raw, Funkos, statues if you got a statue. Hell, comic bags if you got some comic bags to sell. I sell CGC Mylar bags. If y'all are ever interested in that, let me know. Hit me up, and I can sell you those. DB knows what I'm talking about. DB up in there. Also, I want to kind of go over what I've done if you're also wanting to sell on the show. And I need to do this. I know there's a Comic Collector 96. I haven't got a hold of him. But what I've been doing is on Google Plus, because I'm doing Google Hangouts right now, the Google Circles, I've been looking up a lot of names, and I've been adding them as friends. So it's easy for me to send those invites out. And I want to go ahead and mention some of those sellers that have been around. They've sold before in the auction shows. And first and foremost, I want to give Hudat in Comics and Collectibles. He sold on all the shows that I can remember. And so I've got him down so I can easily send him an invite. Another one that has been selling on all the shows is Big Bear Comics. He's been selling on a lot of shows. So I gave him, a friend's thing on Google, the Google Circles. Another one I have is Aim High Comics. Brandon, I got him. I got old, who else do I got in here? Of course, I got all 6 of the Blast It or Stash It guys. I have issues. I need to put him on there. I'll be adding more people as we go along, but I've been adding a lot of people. I've added Captain Cold Comics. I've added Spartan. No, Spartan. I don't know where that name came from, because this is 18 and up. This ain't no little kids. I'm not in a white van, and I'm not throwing out candy, baby. So that kid gonna have to stay at home, and his troll accounts too. But if you're over 18 and you want to try to make a little cash, let us know on the Blaster Stash Facebook page. and I'll make sure I get you added so I can send you that invite. Who else did I add? Contender. He was the one I added. Contender, Captain Cold, all the Blaster statue guys. Bruce Zayas. Bruce Zayas is another one. So, man, just enjoy, man. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a good time doing this. And half man, half amazing. I'm ready to sell some of these bad boys. So I got to get you up on it. And I'll add you after this. Half man, half amazing. Want to give a special shout out to one of the finest ladies in comics in the comic book community, Reader 1717. Sub her up if you don't have her subbed. All these people. Tats Comics. He is in the house, man. Tats Comics is an awesome guy. One of his most recent videos I seen, he was giving shout outs to some of the smaller channels in the comic book community that totally deserve more subscribers. So if you're watching live right now or you're watching on the rewind, make sure you sub up people in the comments section. It's probably one of the fastest, easiest ways to subscribe to your fellow YouTubers out in the comic book community. So again, if you're just joining in, here's how it's going to roll. August 6th and August 20th. Those are the next two Legends live auction dates. What we're going to be doing, we're going to be making the magic happen. I'm going to have 6 total people come on the show for the first show anyways to kind of test some things out. We're going to be going down the line. We're going to have round 1. They're going to show 5 items. In between each item, I may ask them some questions. I may comment, may give some shout outs to people in there, but I want to make sure that people understand that these comics that they're selling, you're going to see some great deals, and there's going to be a lot of hopping stuff. So I definitely want y'all to check these out. If I see something in a book that I know the historical significance of the book, don't get mad that I may talk about the book. I may talk it up a little bit, because when I see something real nice, I got to keep the mouth going. You know, when I see something real nice, y'all's asses better think twice. Yeah, because I'm going to be talking it up, man, letting people know that this is something good to jump on. Now, being a host, I'm not going to be bidding on anything myself. I actually have too much stuff. I don't need any more. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And after we get done with round 1, we're going to have more fun. And then and then we're going to kind of take a little intermission. We're going to go back down the line, see if anyone has any bids yet. The sellers will have their email inboxes open in another web browser tab, so they'll easily be able to check out. Like I said before, I'll be showing my link. Wrong mouse button. I'll be showing the email link right where my face is. I'll have their email link on there, so everyone will be able to see it. That way, you'll have their email. You can email them your bids. Now, let's go. Let's practice one. Say Big Bear Comics. He's going to show you a book. It could be like, say, New Mutants, number 100, 9.8. The final issue of New Mutants before they turned that title into X-Force. Very classic book. You know, it's just one of those classic 90s. He's going to say, okay, this book here, he's going to show the book off. It's a 9.8. White pages, blah, blah. He's going to talk a little bit about it. He's going to say, he's going to show the book. He's going to give his starting bid price, his asking price. He's going to say something like, I'm going to say that's $40 shipped. What that means is starting bid, $40, free shipping. That's right. A lot of times on Legends Live Auction Preview and all of the silent auctions I've ever been a part of, people always say $20 shipped, $10 shipped. When I was selling books, I would usually start them low for the low introductory price of $1 shipped. I lost money on it, but the comics went to a great home. So that's the most important thing to me. Getting these comics not in the hands of a dealer, but in the hands of another YouTube comic book collector, because I think it means a lot more to that collector than it does some dealer that's just going to flip the book anyway. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited to be the host of Legends Live Auction Preview. I mean, it wouldn't be called Legends Live Auction if there wasn't a great legend involved. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a great pleasure, and it's my honor to kind of help out the community every 2 times a month and trying to find them great deals for great books. I think that's just going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be really cool. And if you don't get in on the first one, like I said, I want to have 6 sellers kind of starting out. But if we have more, you know, I might, you know, say let them all on. But I really want to start the first show with 6. If it goes well, then, you know, throw some other sellers on there. It all depends on the demand. If the demand is high, then I must supply. You know what I'm saying? Let's check the comments. Evan Jalan, Shalom. What's up, brother? Evan is in the house. Everyone's in the house. That's what I'm talking about. Huey's he's subbing everyone up in the chat, and Airborne says, "What's up, Tat?" It's great, and it's 17. Damn, I got, you know what? William Thorne. Oh shit, William Thorne. Boy, if you didn't know, now you know. William Thorne, the king of the villains. You know, he never met a superhero that he didn't like. He hates them all equally. You know, villains' lives matter. Hashtag villains' lives matter. Superheroes, they all deserve to die. You know what I'm saying? That's what William Thor is talking about. Oh, Evan says, Legend, I'll trade you some Just for Men beard coloring for a comic. Well, he liked that white down there. That's right. I tell you, being married and having children, that'll do it to you. But anyways, fans, thank y'all so much for tuning in. I almost don't want to go because I got 18 watching right now. I want to give a shout out to Davis Comic Finds, Evan, William Thorne, Dustin, and friends play games. I still don't know what he means by cringe. I know cringer is Battle Cat. Hey, Dustin, look at that shit. 2020, watch it. There's the 2013 all over again, baby. But anyway, Dustin right here, man. Let me know. Dustin right here. Look at that. You want me to sell these or CGC these bitches? Send them back to you. I got them, baby. I got them, Dustin. Right there, baby. You want me to CGC or sell these bitches? I don't know. Because I got these from Dustin. I'm just messing with you, Dustin. But, dude, Dustin, with the Miss Marvel movie, Miss Marvel coming out, this book could be hot. And I don't know what I graded this at. I think I graded it at about a 6.0, Dustin, because there's a little centimeter rip on the staple. You know, I was doing it to it, baby. Put those back up. Just a thought, Dustin. Y'all need to sub up Dustin. RNG Geeked is in the house. Yeah, that's foliage, baby. That's 90s foliage right there. You know what I'm saying? All right, since we have 21 viewers and I'm, you know, almost getting hard here, I'm going to go ahead and let you know one last time about this. Legends live auction coming at you live the first and third Saturday nights of the month. We're going to do it 2 times a month at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central, 8 p.m. Mountain, 7 p.m. Fruits and Nuts over in California. It's up to the seller if they want to ship to Canada. Usually it costs about an extra $11, and if you're an American seller, you just get the print the thing off and put it in a little sleeve. I actually have those, which I should have been selling my stuff to all the Canada folks, because I got those little sleeves. So no big deal there. So it's up to the seller if they want to go international or however far they want to send their books or whatnot. But what we're going to do, we're going to introduce everyone on the panel, looking for 6 sellers for the very first show. We may add more on the second show, but I want to kind of have a revolving door of sellers, so there's always some different sellers on and everything. If it gets real popular, then we'll go ahead and let more sellers on. It just depends on, you know, how well the machine goes, you know, how oiled is the machine going to be. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have round 1 each seller. I'm going to have the seller's email right here, and then I'm going to screen spotlight that seller. So that seller, it's going to be full screen on the seller, and that's after you write the email down. And once the seller is showing the books, it's just going to show the seller's screen, and then the seller is going to show 5 items. Now, what I recommend is for the seller, I think the seller needs to show the best items, because at the end, you know, before we get to the round 2 of the next 5 items, the seller can kind of talk about how many bids he's gotten, what the item is up to, and things of that nature. But you're going to find, you'll figure it all out once you actually are watching. Like if you want to bid or buy, just watch the show, and me and the rest of the panel will pretty much know what to do and get you in the right direction. Sellers are going to have their email inboxes open in another tab on their web browser, so they'll be able to tell what bids are coming in, and then they can keep everyone on the panel and all you in the comments box let you know like what the bids are up to on the certain books and everything like that. At the end of the show, we'll let you know when the final bell or when the final minute tolls. That'll be the end of the auction. Now, if an item didn't get any bids, PM that seller and see if that item is still available. Okay, just because it doesn't sell from, you know, the 2 hours we're doing the live auction show doesn't mean that the book may not sell after that. So by all means, you know, make sure you subscribe to these sellers and you get a hold of them. You know, the way you can do that, you can either email them directly by watching the show on the rewind, you know, the recap of the show. You'll see their email. You can email them that way, or get a hold of them on the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. There's plenty of ways to get a hold of the sellers. Just in case they didn't sell an item doesn't mean they won't sell it to you after the fact. So it's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I just want to welcome everyone. And I want to thank the Blast It or Stash It group again for having that Facebook page. Like I said, if you sell raw books, please post images on the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page of the raw books to go, you know, to kind of go over any minor or major defects a book may have. That way the seller kind of knows what they're getting into. You know, they know before they get their feet wet how wet it's going to be or how dry it's going to be. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to give anyone a Batman Adventures number 12 that's all wet and soiled. You want to try to keep it in pristine, near mint / mint 9.8 condition. I got one to show you right here. I'm just kidding. I don't have it with me. It's in the closet. Don't do a lot of display stuff with my books. Usually keep them tucked away. So just excited. Want to thank you all again. Let's go over the comments one more time. I want to go over every single person that has commented or who has watched the show. We have Cody, aka I Have Issues. You know, and here's the thing, fans. I want anyone that comments on a live show, they deserve to have their name shouted out, and they deserve to have some love from the legend, because as Comic Dude always says, without the subs, without the fans, without the friends, without the family, we wouldn't be doing what we do, and that's what we do, is we come at you live. I Have Issues, Cody. Thank you so much, friend, for watching. I've thoroughly enjoyed all of your reviews, from your Bags Unlimited poly bags and boards on how to, you know, you teaching the new collectors on how to bag and board. I've enjoyed those. And I've also enjoyed your slab the book yourself, slab your own comic yourself. I've really enjoyed that too. Aim High Comics, Brandon, one of the new guys in the YouTube comic book community. He's a veteran. So, man, treat him with a lot of love, treat him with a lot of respect. He's really big into those Conan books. And I tell you what, Conan, it seems like every new Conan book I see, he's killing more people with that big-ass sword of his. Let's scroll on down. Make sure I didn't forget anyone else. We have Who Dat Comics, Collectibles. I mean, this guy's got so many BAM boxes. I figured Nightcrawler would just teleport out of one of them. Oh, that's BAMF. So definitely check out Who Dat Comics. He's one of the stalwarts in the silent auction community. He does a lot of great selling. And he's got a lot of great books to sell, and he's got a lot of good stuff to show. So definitely check him out. We got DB, David Benavidez, one of the most loyal, awesome YouTubers in the YouTube comic book community land. Go sub him up. He's got 64 subs, but he could use 64 more, and then he can have 128. It's like 128 bit all over again. Retro gaming up in the house. We're going to go Comic Dude. Comic Dude, definitely check out Comic Dude. One of the funniest, one of the most entertaining, one of the biggest, awesomest guys I know in the comic book community. He's got a lot of charisma. He's got a lot of flavor. He's got a lot of flair. Reminds me of an old wrestler I used to know named Ric Flair. I want to give a big shout out to Huey's Comics. This is Comic Dude's brother from another mother, part of the Blasted or Stash It Facebook group that meets every Friday night at 10 p.m. Eastern to review the books that they read for the week, what's hot and what's not. Are they going to blast it? Are they going to stash it? You'll only find out when you watch Blasted or Stash It live Friday nights at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 p.m. Central. Also, big shout out. I'm so glad he came to the comments tonight because Big Bear, he has awoken. He's want to know when these silent live auctions are going to be. Big Bear, we got a home for you. August 6th and August 20th here on the Great Legends Show on Legends Live Auction Preview. And if you didn't know, when you sub up Big Bear, also check out on his About tab on the My Channel link, on his My Channel page. Click around, there's a little About tab, and it'll take you to Big Bear's eBay store. You can have you can spend a whole lot of time looking at his vast collection of over 500 comics and comic-related items on his eBay store. Man, you get lost. There's so much good stuff over there. Also want to give some shout-outs to one of my loyal, awesome guys. He's got some excellent books, Mr. Gretzky 9966. Definitely check him out. He's got the runs, man, and I ain't talking about the number 2s, baby. We have next up Airborne Sapper Comic Fan. This is a guy he's been airborne. He was sapping the fools left and right. This guy, every Friday, he brings you Funko Fridays where he shows his latest and greatest Funko Pops that he has bought from all over the place. So definitely check him out. And I think he likes some comic books here and there too. Next up, one of my brothers all the way down Mississippi proud, the Dragon, Thomas Williams, 8484. Definitely check him out and go sub up Thomas Williams. Thomas Williams also has an eBay page where he sells a bunch of stuff. And not to be outdone, man, go have some fun. Check out Thomas. Thomas has a lot of great stuff for sale, and he does it all. Comics, coins, old games, old movies, whatever you need, he's got what you need. Half man, half amazing. Check this guy out, man. If you didn't see his spoof on the Michael Turner comic nude pudding peck video, you are missing a lot, man. Very good. Again, I want to say a shout out to DB, David Benavides. He says, flawless victory. So we will do some of that fun stuff. That's going to be fun. We're going to have round 1, round 2, and then we're going to have final round for review and final thoughts. So who else we got up in here that's joining us in on the late show? I saw that we had a little Cammy. Man, one of the biggest Wonder Woman fans out there, and I know she's excited for the Wonder Woman movie starring Gal Gadot coming out, or is it Gal Gadot or Gadot or Gadot? I don't know. She looked awesome in that Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice. I know the UK comic book community, they kind of disrespecting Dawn of Justice. But you know what? If they get their ass out of that PAL format or whatever the hell format they got over in the UK, we over here in America, we got that director's cut. We got that ultimate cut. We got the 30 minutes coming at you live, coming at you extra. And I'm going to make my damn kid who keeps opening the door, we're going to watch that damn movie tonight. I don't know if we're watching in 3D or we watching the extra 30 minutes, but I may make him watch the extra 30 minutes. So we're going to see about that. So definitely sub up Cammy Reader 1717 in the comments. We have another guy. This guy is an awesome, not only is he a comic book collector, but he's an excellent musician and singer, Tats Comics. He's taken what a lot of people do and give shout outs to the little folks, the ones that need more subs, that don't have a lot of subs. He's giving them props, and you got to love the man for that. So shout out to Tats Comics coming at you live. Who else we got? Evan Jalan. Evan Jalan, he needs to make it back. I know that man's got the cash. He's got the flow. He needs to come on the auction show and show us some books and make some money. Make some money, baby. Make some money, Evan. That's what I'm talking about. Who else we got up in here? William Thorg. There's a man. Now, William, I know you probably won't sell it, but let me tell you about William Thorg. For y'all that don't know, man, this guy, he's a pillar in the comic book community. He is like the guy that don't give a damn about nothing. He likes the villains. He wants to see the heroes fall and the villains climb up that wall and get on top of the wall and don't show shit. I don't even know, but sub up William Thorg. He's the man. All right. Davis Comic Finds. He's new school, but he's here to stay. He's got 80 subs, and I'm going to send you another 80 on the way, baby. Davis Comic Finds. Check him out. He's awesome. Dustin and Friends play games. And friends, if you didn't know, I'm going to tell you now. Dustin, how many subs you got? Yeah, there you go, boy. 1,000, mother effer. There you go. Definitely sub this guy up. He's primarily games now, but he will show off collectibles and things of that nature, Funko Pops and stuff like that. Check out Dustin and Friends Play Games. Damn, Dustin, you got a lot of subs, bro. I don't know what the hell you've been doing. Hope you didn't buy them subs. No, I'm just kidding. So Dustin was actually the guy that got me into making YouTube videos because he saw the way I was on that microphone back before anyone saw the potential. Well, actually, I got to take that back. I mean, people in the mid-90s were always complimenting me on my voice and saying I had a voice for radio and things like that nature. I just never, I'm probably going to wait till I retire from the library business and then go into voice acting or something like that. So we'll see how that plays out for an old man legend. I think I got about 10 more years of work in me. And when I hit that big 5-0, I'm going to be hitting the voice acting scene. We'll see how that goes. So definitely check out Dustin. He was the one that kind of got me started into making YouTube videos back in the day, doing video game commentary for classic games like the Gears of War games and all that. So big shout out to him, because if it wasn't for him, I would have never, even done YouTube. CGC those bitches, because the movies are coming out. Miss Marvel, Howard the Duck, we're going to sell them bitches. All right, so RNG Geeked, good to see him here. Another fairly new YouTuber. Check out his new Red Hood and the Outlaws Rebirth issue review. He reviews some of that. He's a great guy. You definitely need to check him out. Check out William Thorg again, another good one there. And, yeah, that's awesome. Just thank y'all so much for coming. If I didn't give you a shout-out, put your name down in the rewind. And, that way, when your name's in the comments, we can get you some publicity, man. We can get you subbed up and get some more subs, because the more we sub everybody, the more we find out about all these awesome YouTube channels that are here in the comic book community. And that does it for me. I want y'all to see. Make sure you stay close to the Blast It or Stash It Facebook page. I'll be putting some updates here and there. Like I said, I'm not going to be selling anything, but I can direct you to my eBay page. And, if you like to buy some stuff there, and then I can send you over to eBid.net. Anything you find of mine, it's on ebay.com. You can also find it at ebid.net. Not right now, because I haven't set it all up yet. And you'll save 10% buying off ebid.net, because eBid, for me, don't have no seller fee, baby. And that's what I like. So, fans, this is the great legend saying peace out. God bless. That's right. That's it. Good show. 20 watching, man. I feel like Don the comic book junkie. I had those subs for like 2 years. I don't even know how. I ain't made no video in months. Well, here's the good thing about Dustin. Now, Dustin knows how to network that stuff. This guy, man, I don't know how you do it, but he spends a lot of time on Facebook. He spends a lot of time on Instagram. And he'll take pictures of all the stuff he gets. He puts the tags out. Man, and they just freaking flock to him. Flocked, stump smash. Nah, but he's pretty sharp on that stuff. So I want to make sure just everyone gets everyone subbed up and everything. A quick announcement for Huey's Comics. He has a few more hours for his 250 plus subscriber contest. So if you haven't made a video and if you're already subscribed to Huey, man, go make a video real quick. Make one live. Let him know who your favorite 5 YouTubers are. The guys and the gals that you, right when you look at the subscription list, they're the ones you go to in your time of need, when you need to unwind the mind, getting home after work, you know, kids fighting, wife screaming, and you want to just chill and watch some tube. Who's your favorite 5? Let Huey know. Huey's Comics coming at you live. This is pretty good. But anyways, so yeah, definitely Legends Live Auction Preview. Just look at all the information in the video description below. Now, I got 21 watching, man. All 20 now. But, man, give me some thumbs up. Only 6 of y'all thumb up. I'm going to say it right now. Everyone in the comments, there's like a little thumb look like that. Click on that. Click on that. And like, boop. Click on that. Go, boop, boop. You know, give me some thumbs up. Thumbs down if you like them too. But place a vote. Did you like the show? Did you not like the show? Hey, Dustin, this is like them bonus features, baby. You know, like on the, if y'all didn't know, y'all go check out that, what did I call it? The Great Chef Show. The Great Chef Show. Watch some of those. Go to youtube.com/r.95 and scroll on down the page until you get to the Great Chef Show playlist. Kyle Rowe. Kyle Rowe. Good to see Kyle Rowe. There we go. There's some thumbs. 13 thumbs. Keep them coming, baby. 13 thumbs. 14. Let's get that 15. Where's that 15th thumb? John Cena. 15 times. 15 time, baby. Let's say 16. 16 time. 16 time. Nature Boy. 17 time, baby. 17 time. Let's go 18 time. Let's get it up to 20. I'm getting a little too excited. But fans, thank you again so much for watching. If you're interested in selling, let me know on the Blaster Stash Facebook page. I'll be checking that page periodically. Mr. Chubacandre, good to see you, sir. 20 thumbs up. That's all we got, baby. 20 viewing, 20 thumbs up. Nothing but love from the bottom of my heart, baby. The Great Legend Show coming at you live, doing what he does best. And it's people like Dustin, Simplified Comic Guy, Comic Dude, Blaster Stash It team. All you out there make me do what I do. 21 thumbs up. That's what I'm talking about. So, again, thank y'all so much. We're going to have a great time. We're going to make silent auctions great again. If I can just quote Bob Backlund, we're going to make it great again. Make the country great again. Make Darren Young great again. And then we can have some easy egg drop soup. Great chef show. Just check it out. Easy egg drop soup. Got over 3,000 views. And I give a little bit of that history of where Raymond's noodles came from. Because Raymond was an Oriental feller. And he was good. But anyways, fans, thanks again so much for watching the Legends Live Auction Preview. And we will see you soon on the Great Legends Show. This is the Great Legends saying peace out. God bless. Ha ha!